In this video, we will discuss the arrays in Solidity. So there are two types of array in Solidity, dynamic type and the fixed size. So let's declare the fixed size array first. So I will declare unsigned integer type and give the length of the array, set it to public, and let's say num1. And that's how you can declare the fixed size array, because we already know the size of our array. You cannot store more than 10 values inside this array. So that's the reason it is fixed size. Now we will declare the dynamic type. You can do uint. Don't give any size. Set it to public. Let's say num2. And that's how you can declare the dynamic type. So it can store infinite number of elements inside this array. So there is one more type in dynamic. So you can also preload the elements or initialize the array. You can do something like this: uint public num3. Let's say I can do 1, 2, 3. So I have initialized the array with these elements. Let's look at the array operations. So we have 4 types of operations available for array. So first one is push, then pop, then we have length to get the length of the array, and last one is delete the element from a specific index. So let's create a function first for the push array. I can do public, and here I can do, let's say, first for the dynamic type. So I can do num2 dot push, and let's receive a number here. So I can do uint, let's say num1, and give the num1 here underscore num1. So that's how you can add the element to the array. So it will automatically add the element to the last available index. So similar way we can copy this, and I can do pop. So pop will remove the last element from the array, whatever is the last element in the array index. So I don't need anything here. And that's how you can use the pop operation. So the third one is length. So it will give us the length of the array, len array. So you can do public view returns, let's say uint, and I can do num2 dot length. So this will return the length. So one last is delete array. So this will remove the array element from a specific index. So I can do delete, let's say num2, and give the index number here. So let's say I, and here we can receive the index, uint index underscore index. Okay, so all these operations are available for the dynamic type array, but not all of them are available for the fixed type. For the fixed type, we have only last 2 operations available, length and delete. If you will try to use other operations on the fixed size, it will give us the error. So let me show you quickly here. So the fixed type array here is num1. If you'll try to do num1 dot push, you will start seeing this error here, because we cannot use the push operation on the fixed type. So change it to num2, and sorry, here it was pop, so I can change it back to pop. So now if you'll try the same pop operation on the fixed size again, so it will give you the error, because this operation is not available on the fixed size. So change it back to num2. But here if you'll try to give num1, so it won't give us any error, because these operations are available on the fixed size. So same goes here. If you'll try to delete any element, so this will work. So let me change it back to num2, and here as well num2. Cool. So let's deploy this contract. Let's push something to the array. So let me push 1. So it worked. Now if I'll do the pop, so first let's run the length operation. So it is giving us the length here. Now again push the element, so the length should increase to 2. If you'll keep doing that, your length will increase. Now if you will pop the array element, so now the length should decrease to 2. So as you can see, it is decreased to 2. So you can also delete the array from a specific index. Let's say I want to delete the element from the index 1. So it will delete. You can see the transaction is successful. So a couple of things to notice here. So inside the function, we cannot declare a dynamic array. However, you can declare the fixed size array. So for example, I want to declare array, let's say uint memory. And let's say temp array. And I can declare the new array with the new keyword, and then followed by the uint, and then I need to define the size of the array, for example 4, like this. So this will work, but if you'll try to declare a dynamic array like this, so it won't, it will give you an error because we cannot declare the dynamic type inside the function. So let's change it back to, let's say 5. So since it is a fixed size array, so only these operations are available for this array, nothing else. So there is a separate video for the bytes array. So you can check out that video, but you can also declare other types of array. For example, if you'll declare here, let's say struct, let's say college or something. And inside the college, you have, let's say string name, string ID, something like that, or let's say uint college ID, anything like that. You can also declare an array inside the struct as well, something like, let's say department ID. And now you can declare the array for college as well. So you can declare, let's say college. So now college is the type here, just like uint, and you can give the variable name here, let's say colleges. And now this is a dynamic type array. So you can perform all those operations like we were performing on this. You can perform these operations on this array as well. So that's pretty much about the arrays in Solidity.